Hey everyone, it's Kato. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the best fall custom patterns for your island. So first things first, I needed to get in the fall spirit, so I put on this autumn cheer dress, and I love the gold and orange tones of this dress. Definitely gives me the fall vibes and put me in the mood to do this build today. I knew that I wanted to use, there is a fall version of the path, and it has different red and gold leaves on it. It looks amazing. I'm going to flash it up on the screen here in a second so you guys can get the creator code if you want to use it for your island. I love it so much, and I definitely think it's the perfect path for fall time. So I definitely knew I wanted to use that, and then I have a couple other fall designs that I'm going to be using throughout this build. So I'm going to let you guys watch for a minute, and then I'll come back and talk some more about the different designs. Okay, so this next design is a bright autumn leaves design, and this creator has a bunch of different leaves designs. If this one's not for you, I would definitely still check it out. There may be something you want to work with. So I started out placing this one down. I end up using a different leaves design that will be later in the video. I also came across this acorn design, and as you can see, that creator has a pinecone design. And I think these are perfect right now since we just got acorns and pinecones in our game if you're in the northern hemisphere. I also have this fall flowers design, which I love. I ended up not using it in this build, but I have an idea and I want to use it in a future build. I think it'll be perfect. But I wanted to keep it in here just to give you guys another option in case you wanted to use that pattern. And then I have, okay, here is the autumn leaves design that I end up using. I love this one. It has kind of a muted red and a muted orange tone, and I think it's gonna look perfect when the leaves on these trees change colors in the fall. So that's the one I end up using. I'm going to build in the front of my house here. The two things I know I want to do, I'm going to put a mushroom farm, and I want to have an apple orchard. Well, I say an orchard. I want it to have a few apple trees. So I'm going to let you guys watch that, and then I'll come back and talk some more about what I'm doing. Okay, so here I am putting together the apple orchard, or the apple cider area is what I'm calling it. I've got these pirate barrels and I've turned them where you can't see the skull on the front, and I'm just imagining that they're full of apple cider, and it makes me want to just crawl up in a blanket and read a book and drink apple cider. I'm so ready for the fall. I'm tired of summer. So this whole build just got me really excited for all things fall and changing out a bunch of things on my island that isn't even close to complete yet. But yeah, so I'm putting that together. I'm gonna add some different water features around here and add in some flowers and weeds, and then I'll come back and I'll talk a little bit more. Okay, so another pattern that I ended up using, which can really be used any time of year, but I really like it in the fall, is this mushroom pattern. I think it looks so cute over here next to this mushroom farm that I made, and I really like the bright red color. I just think it looks really good. This creator did a really good job with their mushroom designs. There are so many different ones to choose from, but this was one of my favorites. I'm going to get some more items to place outside, and once again, I'll come back and talk a little bit more in a minute. Okay, so at this point, I thought I was kind of done, and then I decided I wanted to continue on. So I just wanted to place all of the different patterns that I used, and even the ones I didn't, down on the ground, so you guys can have one more look at all the different versions that I used. So there are those, but I'm going to continue building. I'm going to add some more waterscaping and add a few more items. The weather in this build was crazy. It just kept raining, and I kept trying to change the time where it wasn't raining, and then it would rain again, and then my villagers were getting in the way. It was a crazy time, but I'm going to continue with this. I'm going to finish up the build, and I'll come back at the end to talk about the finished product. Okay, so here is the build all finished. I've got the apple orchard here, the mushroom farm, and I even added this little clothesline section in the back, a little place to do the laundry. And I ended up changing the exterior of my house to a more fall appropriate design. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I'm going to have my custom patterns and social media down in the description below. If you liked it, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!